I'm Janel Parrish, and you're watching Best Friends Book Club, discussing the journeys of John and Julia in Chapter 1, Genesis.
Best Friends Book Club!
Woo. You know, I really like when Julia's in the cab with Victor and she has that whole realization that it's okay to feel things, and that in doing so, you actually realize a lot about yourself and let things go instead of holding it all in. I think it's a beautiful moment, and I think it's really the climax of the book, where she realizes that her whole life can change if she just let it.
Hey besties, what's up? It's Melissa
and Cam,
and welcome back to Best Friends Book Club.
In the chapters we just read, John is upset because him and Julia were in a fight. And then Julia overhears her mother and her grandmother talking about sending her off to boarding school or staying at her grandmother's for a year, having to live in this little town with no cell service, no internet. It was just like her nightmare. So she runs away and she gets picked up by this sort of weird taxi cab driver out in the middle of nowhere. I thought when Julia found out about either having to be shipped off to boarding school or stay in this little town with her grandma for a year, that was not handled the best.
No, I feel like she might have overreacted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, obviously it's like really intense news, and it's like, dang,
Yeah.
she's gonna, maybe the appropriate response would be to be all angry and like throw things in your room or something.
Yes,
but
that's
to
the
run
appropriate
away,
response.
yeah, you know. But like to run away is like such an extreme, I feel like, especially for like, she's 12
13.
or 13, yeah. So she's really young, like out in the
I
world by
know.
herself.
And she like hitchhike it?
Yeah.
She hitchhikes.
I don't even know if that's a verb. Hitchhiked.
She's a hitchhike. She's a person who hitchhiked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you never know. Could you imagine if your mom just like said, "Oh, well, I'm leaving you for a year"?
I mean, I love my mom, so I wouldn't want to like stay away from like her and my family for that long of a chunk. But
Yeah.
it'd be like exciting, you know, like how John like wants an adventure like his books.
Yeah.
Like I think it'd sort of be like that. It'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool.
It's like a new adventure. I mean, I would probably be upset because the way like in the book when she kind of hid it from her, I would
Yeah.
probably be upset about that.
Yeah.
I'd probably cry a little. If I was with my grandma and I was still with family, I would probably be okay, but
She doesn't like her grandma that much though.
yeah. But she makes cookies, so I don't know why you wouldn't like your grandma.
Exactly. I mean, like she makes cookies, so that might make up for all of her faults.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'd love to live with someone that makes cookies every day.
Right?
Get on it, Mom.
Why do you think she doesn't want to confront her mom about her leaving and she runs away instead?
I don't know. I feel like she's just, everything else was little things, like you said. It was just easy to just, you know, get mad. But because it's something so big, she was just like done. She was so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't think she knew how to handle it. Like, she didn't see it coming, and when she said it, I think she felt so betrayed by her mom that she
Yeah.
wouldn't even tell her that she was being left.
She didn't even want to give her like the time of day to even look her in the eye and be like, why would you do that? She just left. It's
Exactly.
like
I
the
mean,
ultimate punishment is literally leaving your mom.
Exactly. I mean, like, she went through all this deception to hide it from her.
Yeah. I love John's dad.
I know, he seems so cool.
I know, he's like that scientist guy out in the forest doing cool stuff, but he's still like super nice to his family. He's still there even though he's not, you know?
I mean, like, he calls. I mean, like, he wants, even though it's
Yeah.
$12.50, like, that's worth it to him
Yeah.
to talk to his family.
$12.50 a minute is a lot of money for a
know.
call. I know.
But I think it's cool because he doesn't seem like, you know, like the nerdy little scientist. Like,
Yeah.
he seems like
Adventurous.
Almost, yeah, like
Yeah.
the military type almost,
Yeah.
you know.
He's cool. And I like how much him and John are just like really similar.
right.
They're
So
like-
cute.
That's really cute.
How long do you think you could have a conversation and say everything you need to say for $12.50 a minute?
I don't even know. That'd be insane. I mean, it takes me like 2 hours to get across like maybe one little story that I had to tell a friend. Literally takes me 2 hours because I have to unfold the whole thing, and that would cost so much.
I know.
$12.50 a minute. So this is pretty weird. She gets picked up by that taxi cab. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen next. All right, I guess that's all the time we have. See you next week at Best Friends Book Club. Bye. Bye.